Hey there, it's Simon here. How are you? Thanks so much for checking out this lesson here at Aussie Guitar Lessons. We are going to learn Errol by Australian Crawl today. Let's kick it straight off. Before I do, if you want the chart, go to patreon.com/Simon Morel. I also have a Guitar Pro chart, so if you use that program, I have that too. You can get that there at Patreon as well. I'll put a link to Guitar Pro in the description and how it works and all that sort of stuff. It's awesome for rehearsing, practicing, learning stuff. Anyway, let's kick this off. There's 3 guitars in this band, right? So we've got a few parts. What I just played there was kind of the lead guitar part, but the other one, it basically plays F and G. So you have that bow, 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 right? Okay, so that's pretty straightforward, just F and G. Then there's another guitar player playing a different kind of F and G as well, maybe up here. That's a D-shaped bar chord there. Or C-shaped bar chord, whatever you want to call it, right? Just those 2 chords. But that lead line I was playing starts here on F on the 1st fret of the E string. So we're going to play 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and... Okay, so we've got F, then we slide 1st fret on the E string, like I said, then you're going to slide from the 3rd fret to the 5th fret. So you get 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and then C, and then you play an A, and then you hit the A again and slide into 7. So far we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Okay, and then we're going to come back down and then play the G. Okay, so right, and then just before the 1 of the next round, you slide from G to F. Okay, so 3 or 1 on the E string, and then you kind of do the same sort of thing. That's ringing from the slide, and then now here on the 3.5 in the 4th bar of the round here, we just hit another B and then slide from G to F again. It's the 3rd time through, same beginning, and then there's this, right? So that is basically slide 5 to 7 and then 5, 5, 5. So to F, and then rejoin the kind of original melody, and then we've got 2 A5s. Now this is really interesting, this bit actually. I listened to a lot to this bit. I think, like I said, 3 guitar parts, it sounds to me like one of them is just playing A5, one of them is playing like F to A, right? And one of them is playing like F with an A bass. This is 3 guitars, so there's something really interesting happening on the record there. I'm not quite sure exactly what it is, but an A5 will cover it. But you do hear, if you really listen, you slow it down, you hear that. So, kind of thing. And once you hear that C sharp thing, you can't unhear it. So I'm sorry if I've stuffed that up for you, but an A5 will cover it. All right, then the verse starts, and you know the other guitar, the rhythm kind of guitar, is just doing right, that kind of thing. Except the lead guitar is playing this. It's very sort of horn line, Motown-y kind of thing. We're going to play 3. Whoops, we're not going to do that. We're going to hear 3, 5, 3, 3. Right, so. And that is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right, so we've got 2 of those. Then we just do exactly the same pattern but slide up because the chord underneath the G. Right? Again. 4 and. Now, on my right hand I'm muting. With a little back at the back of the guitar there, And we've got, now it's easier if you go up, up, down, up, down. Yeah. Right. So that happens for, how many bars have we got there? 12, loads, 12 bars. Is that true? No, 16 bars. Okay, and then we're going to hit the chorus. Now again, multiple guitars doing lots of things. So what you could do is get that beginning of the riff of the kind of lead guitar. So you get F, E, D, C, and then on the and, you play a C5 or a C major chord, if you like. Okay, it's an A-shaped bar chord there. So, and then G, A minor. Okay, so then C, and then I'm going to the 8th fret to play the F. Okay, so, and then G. So it really follows the melody there, right? Na 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 na. The rhythm of the chords that I'm playing there, right? So you've got F, G, A minor, twice. Okay, so that is the end of the first section. Then it loops back to the verse, plays all the way through it's exactly the same things we just played, but we have a double chorus at the end. So once we get to the right, now after the second time there, we have like a little interlude, which is basically the and then we have another verse. So we lead through the verse and we lead through another double chorus, and then it goes to what really is basically a play out to the end of the song. So after that time through, we head into what effectively is the outro, and we've got 24 bars of very light guitar solo and then 8 bars of ka-chow guitar solo. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll walk through each of those licks one at a time. Have a bit of a listen to the song for the quiet stuff because it is quite in the background. I'll put the chart up and count through it as we go. I'll do it one time through and then we'll look at the licks. So in the background in that section we've basically got 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. And the first 8 bars, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's nothing, and then the backing vocal comes in, that bit there. So, so we've got F, 2, 3, 4, and then on the 1 we're going to bend a G from G to A, and then there's a G, and the 1, and then on the 2 we've got this. Okay, that's the first 4 bars, and then we've got a hammer on from C to D over the F. And then pull off. Okay, it's all pretty straightforward. Then we've got our first proper lick of the little mini solo here. So we've got so in time that is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and okay, so right, then he uses a bit of tremolo. We're going to use the tremolo a bit in the solo. You get just walks down a D-shaped chord, but there of course it's C. So over the G, and then okay. So in time, that section, I'll just go from the sort of licky thing. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Right? Okay, and then we've got a G, and we've got a lick that I actually use a lot. It's quite Hendrixy. Right, so how that works is you're going to get hammer, stop, and then you play an A. Right? It's cool over the G there. Right, and then we've just got a little simple pull off. It's hard to hear this one, it's the right in the background. It's one of those. And then we've got this cool lick. It does kind of the same thing, but it bends in the middle of it. So you've got, and then return. So the notes are, okay, but just with a bend. Right, and then the final bit before it kicks off, we get this. Okay, so that is, all right, just semiquaver. So 1 and 2 and 3 and right. Okay, then we got the main solo, which is awesome, and that happens over the. Right, so let's have a look. We're going to start here at 15. Right, I know. So we've got 15, which is a D. We're going to bend that up to E. Hit at the top. Up we get. And then we just hit a simple arpeggio. Okay, that's the whole thing. So let's talk through that. 12, 13, 12. Then 10, slide, 10, 10, 8, slide, 8. So the whole thing. And then he gives it a dip with the tremolo. If you don't have tremolo, you could just give it one of those. Do it in key though. Right? So basically saying that we're going down to an A there from the C. All right, now this bit was really, really hard to figure out, hard to hear. This is an approximation, I reckon. It's as close as I can get without spending an hour trying to discern what is happening in 2 bars from 1981. So after that, then what he does, he dips and slides in. So you get this, right? So we've got 1 and he gives, he's quite vicious with the tremolo, quite how the guitar doesn't go completely out of tune, I don't know, but he does it and he's great guitar player. So we've got, and then, right? So that is 7/5, and then 5, and then, so I'll explain what I did there. So slide into then 5/7. My guitar's a bit out of tune already, and then he's giving that a wobble. He's doing that, or it could be something like that. So I'm hammering from 5 to 7 there, and then hits the 5, and then returns to C. All right, let me put my guitar back in tune. Okay, then after all the tremolo action, we slide into 9, 3/8. Then we slide into 14, 3/13. And then a typically epic to finish off the solo. So that basically is bend, pre-bend, release. Okay. And then we go back into the chorus. Okay, so that whole solo, the 8 bars, this is what it's going to sound like. And that effectively is the end of the song, except one little tiny bit. If you're really keen on playing it exactly like the record, it does this chorus where you've got the same, and then it's same again, F, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Now, what you'll notice there is that that was 7 beats in total. So what I've got on my chart is I've got a bar of 4 where to be like him. Okay, you basically count 7 beats, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And that's it. Okay, excellent. I hope you enjoyed that lesson. I loved learning this one. I love learning Australian cool songs. They're all new to me because I'm a blow-in, but they're always fun to learn. If you like the chart, go to patreon.com/Simon Morel. And if I can help with anything, just leave a question in the comments. I will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Do subscribe and hit the bell and all that stuff. See you, mate. Bye.